Okay.
Tuesday,
Call to order.
Tuesday, August 18th, 2020. Regular meeting of the Borough Council of the Borough of Lodi, New Jersey. The time is 7:10 p.m. The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interest is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this act, the Lodi Borough Clerk has caused notice of this meeting to be published by having the date, time, and place thereof published in the Bergen Record by paid legal advertisement on October 21st, 2019, posted in the office of the Borough Clerk and on the Borough website. This meeting is being audio and video recorded.
Please stand for a pledge of allegiance. Allegiance to the
Flag of the United States of America,
and to the
and to the
republic
republic
for which it
for which it stands,
one
one
nation,
nation,
under God,
God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
roll call.
Councilman Leto?
Here.
Councilman DiChiara, get here? Councilman DiChiara?
Yes,
Councilman Carafa?
here.
Councilman Martin, I'm sorry, Deputy Mayor Martin? And Mayor Luna.
Here.
Also present, Borough Clerk Carol D'Amico, Municipal Manager Vincent Caruso, Borough Attorney Alan Spinello.
Yes.
Borough Engineer Tom Solfaro, Borough Auditor Frank DiMaria, DPW Director Brian Palladino, Zoning Officer Construction Official Nick Melfi, and CFO Charles Cuccia.
Certificates and awards.
Certificates and awards. The Mayor and Council at this time would like to acknowledge the 2020 recipients of the Mayor and Council scholarships. The top 4 students from Lodi High School with the highest GPA: Huda Zinum, Karen Deep Kaur, Olivia Russo, and Angelica Herman.
Congratulations to them.
Congratulations to all.
Yes, congratulations. to all the recipients.
Congratulations.
Get approval of the minutes.
Approval of minutes. Executive meeting, June 9th, 2020.
Motion.
Second,
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DiChiara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
Abstain.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
yes.
and Mayor Luna.
Yes.
Closed session, June 9th, 2020.
Motion.
Second,
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DiChiara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
Abstain.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
yes.
and Mayor Luna.
Yes.
Executive meeting, July 21st, 2020.
Motion.
Second.
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DiChiara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
Abstain,
and Mayor Luna.
Yes.
Closed session, July 21st, 2020.
Motion.
Second.
Councilman Leto.
We was absent for the closed session, yeah.
Okay. Councilman DiChiara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
abstain,
and Mayor Luna.
Yes.
Regular meeting, July 21st, 2020.
Motion.
Second.
Councilman Leto.
Abstain.
Councilman DiChiara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
abstain,
and Mayor Luna.
Yes.
Councilman Leto, I just want to go back to executive meeting, July 21st. Was yours an abstention?
Yes, I believe I was,
Okay,
yes.
I'm sorry, I recorded that wrong.
Okay, moving along. Communications,
Communications are received and filed, Mayor.
report of the manager.
Nothing, Mayor, other than what we had previously discussed in the work session.
Okay. Anything from Mr. De Maria, report this month?
You mute, Frank.
You're muted, Frank.
Sorry about that. Nothing, Mayor, other than what we already discussed in the work session.
Okay. Report of zoning officer.
Mayor, you got a copy of my report. I don't know if you want me to read it. I'll read it. It's up to you.
You could read if you want.
Okay. Following is breakdown of the above dates from July 1st to July 31st. Total number of zoning inspections, 97. Building inspections, 169. 4 field had to be rescheduled. We fulfilled 34 Oprah requests. For rentals and resales, we collected 49.50. Business COs is 300. Local zoning permits, 6,400. Department violations, we collected 300. $7,342 in building department fees for a total of $19,292. The court did open up this past week, in which I will report on next month. We collected over $4,000 in fees. You'll see a list of summonses that are here. A lot of them have been resolved, and there's probably about 5 or more or 6 or more that have been added, which will show in next month's report. The businesses that are still continuing is Content Ave, 60 Industrial, self-storage on the highway on Route 46. Mazda's coming almost to a completion, and 200 Greg Street. We're continuing doing our everything by email and by mail, which is working out fantastic. We haven't missed a beat with everything going on. And you can also see that Artie has issued at least 7 or 8 or 9 summonses to the addresses there regarding weeds and recycling and debris and stuff like that. And he's still going around talking to people about cleaning up their lots. And, I just want to say to my staff that they're doing a, pretty damn good job for what we're facing. And we're still moving at pretty much 100% on everything right now. And I just want to say a word to Alan real quick. I did receive the email you sent from Joe Russo. I just printed it out today, and Gary and I are going to go over it, and we'll have an answer next week. However, I know whether we answer or not, that Joe is going to be presenting this to the planning board at their next meeting in September to review what he had to say. In the meantime, Gary and I are going to review it, and so hopefully we can nip this in the butt with the total zoning ordinance to move forward.
Great, thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Nick. Great job.
Okay.
Moving forward, resolutions.
Resolutions, executive meeting Tuesday, September 8th, 2020, 7 p.m. Regular meeting Tuesday, September 15th, 2020, 7 p.m.
Consent agenda.
Consent agenda. These resolutions are matters covering operation of government and will be passed by one roll call vote covering all items on the consent agenda. Resolution number 20-130, approving bills for August 2020. Resolution number 20-131, authorizing entering into a shared services agreement between the Borough of Lodi and Bergen County Department of Health Services for Lodi Public Health Services pursuant to NJSA 40A:65-1 and authorizing Deputy Mayor Vincent Martin to execute the aforesaid contract upon the terms and conditions stated herein. Resolution number 20-132, approving renewal of alcoholic beverage liquor licenses for the year beginning July 1st, 2020 and ending June 30th, 2021. Resolution number 20-133, authorizing the proper officers to refund the following overpayment of taxes due to the property being exempt in 2020. Block 233.03, Lot 61.06, Qual Code C0001. 183A Terhune Avenue, Lodi. Qual code C 0037 201B Terhune Avenue, Lodi, year 2020. Resolution number 20-134, authorizing Deputy Mayor Vincent Martin, with the consent of the Council of the Borough of Lodi, to appoint to the Borough of Lodi Local Emergency Management Council those persons listed on Exhibit A, attached here to, who shall hold office at the will and pleasure of the mayor and council, and whose appointment shall take effect upon the adoption of this resolution. Resolution number 20-135, authorizing the acceptance of the bid by Rapid Pump and Meter Service Company Incorporated and entering into contract for sewer pump repair services, equipment, and materials for the term September 1st, 2020 through August 31st, 2021, and authorizing Mayor Luna to execute said contract. Resolution number 20-136, authorizing the proper officers to refund the following overpayment of taxes. Block 248, Lot 25, 156 Hamilton Avenue, Lodi, year 2020. Resolution number 20-137, pursuant to NJS 40A:4-87, authorizing to request the Director of the Division of Local Government Services to approve the insertion of the following item of revenue in the budget of the year 2020. Firehouse subs, police radios grant in the amount of $23,303.60. Resolution number 20-138, endorsing the Lodi Housing Authority reprogramming of the fiscal year 2019 BCCD grant funding for the ADA HC parking for residents at the Lodi Housing Authority, Massey Street, Rennie Place complexes. Resolution number 20-139, authorizing the proper officers to refund the following overpayment of taxes. Block 120, Lot 5.01, 56 Lawrence Avenue, Lodi, year 2020. Resolution number 20-140, authorizing the proper officers to refund the following overpayment of taxes. Block 31, Lot 1, 245 South Main Street, Lodi, year 2020, and Block 159.01, Lot 3, 5 Boyd Street and 91 Church Street, Lodi, year 2020. Resolution number 20-141, authorizing the following reclassification as a 15F exemption on the living space for Mrs. Joanne Shirako, 30 Massey Street, Lodi, Block 256, Lot 302, for the calendar year 2020. Resolution number 20-142, authorizing the acceptance of the bid by 4 Cleanup of North Bergen, New Jersey for 2020 NJDOT improvements to St. Joseph Boulevard. Neglia Engineering number LODIMUN 20.011, and authorizing Mayor Scott A. Luna to execute said contract. Resolution number 20-143, authorizing the acceptance of the bid by 4 Cleanup of North Bergen, New Jersey for the improvements to McKinley Avenue, CDBG FY 2020, Neglia Engineering Associates number LODIMUN 20.013, and authorizing Mayor Scott A. Luna to execute said contract. Resolution number 20-144, approving the bylaws of the South Bergen Municipal Joint Insurance Fund. Number 16, resolution number 20-145, authorizing the municipal manager to execute any contracts under the bid threshold of $44,000 at his discretion.
Motion to approve. Motion to approve the consent agenda.
second,
Councilman Leto,
Yes to all.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes, but I abstain to number 2138.
what number?
there's no 20.
20-138.
20-138.
20-138.
Okay,
20, I'm sorry.
Councilman Carafa,
yes,
Deputy Mayor Martin,
I'm going to abstain on resolution 20-132. Yes to all the rest.
And Mayor Luna.
Going to abstain on resolution 20-130, F0-143, 20-01150. Abstain on resolutions 20-131 and 20-134, and yes on the rest. Ordinance,
Ordinances. Introduction, ordinance number 2020-17. An ordinance to amend all previous applicable traffic ordinances and to designate certain additional intersections as full-stop streets in the Borough of Lodi, James Street at Grove Street.
Motion.
Second,
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
Yes.
and Mayor Luna.
yes.
Introduction, ordinance number 2020-18. An ordinance to amend all previous applicable traffic ordinances and to designate certain additional intersections as full-stop streets in the Borough of Lodi, Kip Avenue and Woodside Avenue.
Motion,
Second.
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
Yes.
and Mayor Luna.
Yes.
Introduction, ordinance number 2020-19. An ordinance to amend all previous applicable traffic ordinances and to designate certain additional intersections as full-stop streets in the Borough of Lodi, Content Avenue and Corabelle Avenue.
Motion.
Second,
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
Yes.
and Mayor Luna.
Yes.
Introduction, ordinance number 2020-20. An ordinance to regulate playgrounds, parks, open spaces, and recreation areas, and the fees therefore, which ordinance shall amend ordinance 2019-08, entitled An Ordinance to Regulate Playgrounds, Parks, Open Spaces, and Recreation Areas, and shall amend Borough of Lodi Ordinance 808-02, an ordinance to amend an ordinance previously amended, entitled An Ordinance to Establish License, Permit, and Fee Schedules within various departments and agencies of the Borough of Lodi, also known as ordinance numbers 83-08, 85-07, 193-21, 194-11, 202-22, 505-13, and 707-12.
Motion.
Second.
Second,
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
Yes.
and Mayor Luna.
Yes. Are there B resolutions?
No, Mayor.
Any reports from the council?
Well, the only thing that I would like to report is it was discussed at the work session and Councilman DeChara brought it up. We're going to try to do something for September 11th. Either we light up the front of Borough Hall in red, white, and blue, but there was at one point where they weren't going to do the Twin Tower of Lights. So I would still like to just let people know that we are thinking of it and looking forward to do something in the Borough of Lodi to honor what happened on September 11th that we never forget. So Councilman DeChara, thank you for bringing that up in the previous meeting, but I just wanted to bring it forward to this meeting.
Thank you for starting it.
Thank the town, everyone for the work that they did with the past storm. DPW, the police, I know there's been a lot going on, but everybody really given 110%, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I would like to just echo what Councilman Crawford said about the DPW and the PD with how they handled the last storm. Thank you, guys.
Anyone else? Yep. Once again, I will definitely echo the Councilman Carafa and Councilman Leto's feelings on the DPW with the storm. I was out there with them and they did a great job. And even after the fact, and there's still work doing from that storm, and the guys have been great. And also, once again, on behalf of the council, congratulations to the 4 graduates who received our scholarship. So
Absolutely.
congratulations, everybody.
Yes.
This time, any old business? New business? At this time, I'd like to open the meeting to a hearing of citizens. Each citizen will have 5 minutes to be heard. Carol, you read the phone number?
Yes, Mayor. The call-in number for the hearing of citizens is 646-558-8656. Any citizen wishing to be heard can call into number 646-558-8656.
Mr. Augusta,
Yes,
you wish to speak?
yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Joe Augusta for Whistler Court. All right, the last meeting, July 21st, resolution 20-125 was passed. It was a vehicle dealer license for Auto Gallery. Oprah requested their application, and the question number 8, which was for the previous 5 years, have any of the persons set out in answer to question 5 been the subject of any criminal proceedings, disorderly person, or petty disorderly person complaint, proceeding to enforce a penalty, or any other proceedings brought by or on behalf of any local, state, federal governing body, agency, board, or commission in relating to the conduct of the business for which the license is being applied, or relating to the same or similar business in any other location. All right, the answer to that question was no, but it is in fact yes. If you look up the complaint number, it's 0231 S201799. Okay, so there's false information on that application. And question number 9 is you're supposed to describe what the charges were. This was something that was indictable offenses, and it went to a Superior Court in Hackensack. So I want to know, was anyone on the council aware of that charge against the applicant for the application? Mayor Luna?
No, I was not aware of that. And is that correct information, Mr. Attorney?
I don't know. I haven't seen the application, and I don't know what they were charged with, if they were found guilty, not guilty, dismissed. I have no idea. So I haven't seen any paperwork on it.
Right, but according to the application, that information is supposed to be disclosed for the past 5 years, and it was not disclosed. And it's a sworn application with the affidavit. So the application is the police chief there?
No, he was having technical difficulties getting on tonight, Mr. Augusta.
Okay, so the chief is not. So you can verify with the chief. You can also verify with the municipal, court administrator. Okay, so I guess once you verify that information,
You can take action.
excuse me?
Mr. Augusta, do you know what year that was, or what date?
It's the ticket. Well, it's 217. So the ticket's 0231 S201799. The police case number is 217-00171.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
You look into that, Ben?
yeah, I'll look into it.
Okay. How are we doing? I noticed that the ordinances and resolutions are still not available. So the ordinances and resolutions that are on this agenda are still not made available online, the full resolution and ordinances. Is there any reason as to why?
Alan.
And
No,
I'm not speaking about E-code. I'm just speaking about the resolutions and ordinances on tonight's agenda, that the full resolution and ordinances. Why aren't they posted online? So they could be reviewed.
The ordinances are were introduced tonight, approved, and they'll be posted on the website and advertised in the record tomorrow.
And what about the resolutions? Because that's information that we can easily make available online. The municipal building is still closed to the public, right? You need to make an appointment to get in.
Correct.
Yes.
Right, so, but this, even if that wasn't the case, this is information that can easily be posted online and made available to the public so somebody can review and know what's going on. So if you can please do that. I mean, this has been asked for quite some time now, so something should be very easy to do.
Joe, you can request anything ahead of time.
Yeah,
just
but
not-
that shouldn't be necessary because it should be made available. Should just be able to go to the website and review what's on the agenda. Why should somebody have to request or Oprah request that information that should be made available?
We've never posted a full resolution on the agenda.
Well, it's something that should definitely be discussed. I don't see any reason for Oprah requesting that type of information that's to be discussed at a public meeting. Okay. On August 12th,
5 minutes, Joe.
the 5 minutes are up?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Who else was going to call in?
Anyone else wishing to be heard?
Someone stop by today and give me information.
Nobody called in, and there's nobody else in queue.
Okay.
So,
Get a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa. Councilman Carafa, Deputy Mayor Martin,
Yes.
and Mayor
I'm a
Lewis.
yes, Carol. Sorry, I was muted.
Time 7:38 PM.
Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. Stay safe.
Take care. Happy
Have a good
birthday.
night. Have a good night.